And D.C. voters also overwhelmingly approved a measure to give tipped workers a living wage. Initiative 82 means that people like waiters and nail techs who make a base salary around $5.35 an hour will now be paid the full minimum wage without having to rely on tips. Delia Gonsalves spoke to one restaurant that is already ahead of the trend.
This is the second time D.C. voters decided to give tipped workers a pay raise. And even though the D.C. Council overturned that initiative in 2018, the owner of Two Amy's knew it was just a matter of time, so made changes to his own pay structure years ago. You may appreciate your service at Two Amy's Pizzeria, but you don't have to leave a tip.
We do not have a tip line on our credit card receipts, and we don't expect anybody to leave anything, and we don't in any way encourage anybody to leave anything. But if somebody leaves, $10 on the table, it gets divided up equally amongst, all the staff members, regardless of what they do here.
For the past 2 years, the restaurant's 38 employees have received paid time off and 90% of their health insurance covered by their employer. Co-owner Peter Paston made the move in 2020. He admits it was a bit scary at first, but since the pandemic, they've survived worse.
The way I see it, it's actually more supportive of our staff.
We have to listen to industry, figure out how they are approaching it.
Paston says it's a matter of math. While some restaurant owners may pass on a service fee to diners, Paston has increased menu prices by 30% to make up that difference. It's an added cost, he says, customers don't mind paying once they realize employees are still getting a living wage, whether or not they tip at all.
You lose the FICA tax credit, and that's painful, but I think that's just the reality of it as well.
Initiative 82 doesn't affect Two Amy's. His employees are already making a living wage, but for everyone else, you'll get a $2 raise every year until your hourly salary is $16.10 by 2027. In Northwest, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.